I don't want to shout out my real name, but I do want to tell you a story of one of the classic Disney movies of all time that had been out since 1950, and most likely was a film that everyone had seen as a kid. Walt Disney's Cinderella. This was the second film that helped Walt Disney have a successful lineage and line of work. Last time when he lost money was when Fantasia bombed at the box office. He made Dumbo in 1941. Cinderella was a good enough movie along with family films such as Shrek, Toy Story, Aladdin, Hercules, Mulan, Lilo and Stitch, Iron Giant, Tarzan, Prince of Egypt. You get the point. Many others. I've been watching this movie non-stop to this day, as Cinderella was one of my favorite movies as a kid. I'm a 19-year-old Cinderella fan, and even though I'm tough, I'm male. Okay, I like Disney princesses just for the plushies and the movies that they came from, which means that I guess you could say I'm a Disney himcess at heart. It's the Disney princess equivalent of brownies, I suppose. You know, I've been collecting this stuff for years, but when I heard from people on Facebook say that there was a violent version of Walt Disney's Cinderella, I didn't know what to say. It was called Cinderella 47. The next day I got home from college to see a bunch of notifications from the people on my Cinderella group. I never checked my group notifications often because I was too busy with many other things in my life. There was something that someone posted about 20 minutes ago, and it said, "I know why Cinderella was not released in 1947, and it was never made to the public until 1950. This is the reason. It was because, number one, in the 1940s, ever since World War II, Walt Disney was only focusing on package films, like Saludos Amigos, The Three Caballeros, Make Mine Music, Fun and Fancy Free, Melody Time, and The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Number two, this version of Cinderella was very violent, and the abuse that Cinderella goes through was very scary for children, just like the way Dumbo was made fun of for having big ears, or Mrs. Jumbo losing her temper because a snotty boy blew into Dumbo's ear. I scrolled more and more through the group posts. Someone also said Cinderella gets spanked, beaten, and cursed at. I had no clue on what they were talking about, so I posted to my group stating that I was going to a garage sale in Anaheim, and that this weekend, if I were to find anything related to Cinderella, that I would let them know. They said, "Hope you find something you like, or that you don't have." The next day was Saturday, around 9 a.m. I went in my car to find garage sales, which were hosted by young couples and the like. I found this woman in her late 20s, while her husband was, I presume, to be in his late 30s. Even though it looked boring enough, maybe my luck would find anything with Cinderella related in this garage sale. I parked my car and greeted the couple as they greeted me back. I looked around a bit, but didn't find anything.